And now sports with Chris Dewar from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
Well, this was not the way he had planned it, and certainly not the most ideal of takeover scenarios. But Dalton Hill is now officially the new head man trying to bring equilibrium to the PALMYRA football program. The former Mark Twain and Northwest Missouri State standout offensive lineman is technically being promoted. The PALMYRA administration thought enough of his assistant coaching and strength and weight room work at Mark Twain this year to create its own head coach of strength and conditioning job on what was supposed to be Tyler Kreidemeyer's new staff. That, however, obviously changed last week with the text message scandal that cost Kreidemeyer and 3 other football-related staffers their jobs.
I'm extremely excited, actually. I think it's going to be a really good thing to get in here, maybe get a fresh start building relationships with the kids and the coaches and the other teachers. We got to build this thing from the ground to the top, right? So we got to start fast. We got to get in there, create relationships, and just do what's best for the kids. My time at Northwest benefited me greatly. I learned from some of the best coaches. I had one of the greatest strength coaches in the country, in my opinion, and it just taught me how to be dedicated and diligent in my work, how to be a leader, how to, when face adversity, when things get hard, how do we go about responding to it, how to control our response to the things that we can't control. They always preach controlling your controllables, and I'm a big believer in that. Some different things on offense and defense. We're going to be more of a zone run type team on offense. We're going to hit some inside zone, outside zone, some pin pull type things. We're going to be kind of a balanced attack. I would like to be defensively. I've got some ideas, but we'll be looking for some defensive help.
The official homecoming for the new Culver Stockton men's basketball coach took place tonight as Dorian Hobbs Jr. returned to the Hill to finish what he started when he kick-started his career as both a player and assistant coach for the Wildcats.
Was floored at the opportunity to come back, and it's a good opportunity for me to give back to this school. The school did a lot for me. It basically see me from a boy to a man, and I wouldn't be the man I am today without Culver. So having this opportunity to come back, give back to the players, give back to the students, and get Culver basketball back to where it was when I was here, great for me. So I'm extremely happy for that. Off-season wise, recruit. So I'm starting recruiting now, talking to a couple of young men, some high school, some transfers, and try to figure out where we can go. Like I said, I don't think it's a total rebuild. I think there's a lot of talent here already. So now it's a matter of me just kind of plugging and chugging different players that I want to put in there.
Baseball for you tonight. Hannibal and Mexico going at it. Top of the first in this one. Check out Kane Wilson at shortstop and Cooper Scott at first, showing off the leather. Great defensive chops. We'll take it now to the bottom of the 7th. Game tied at 3. Aaron Daugherty right here with the infield single. He beats it out. That sets the wheels in motion for Trey Hoskins. Going to deliver the perfect bunt to advance Aaron over to second base, and then check out Bodie Rollins here, putting one in play. Strange play at third base, but you gotta love what Aaron did, showing the presence of getting back to the bag with the ball loose, all of it to set up Mr. Colton Dryden, bases loaded, and man, will that young man deliver right here. Walk-off wonderment as Hannibal gets the win in the most dramatic of fashions tonight. Final count in this one, 4-3 in favor of the Pirates. Other baseball tonight in Northeast Missouri, United too much for Louisiana, and Bowling Green wins on the road at Palmyra. In Illinois, it was the Illini West Chargers shelling Payson Seymour 10-0. Pittsfield on the road beating Unity. Central with a 3-2 really impressive win over Liberty. ROUTT Catholic, you can't stop them right now. They blow up and beat Brown County for the second time in 2 weeks. 13-3 your final in that one. Greenfield Northwestern beats Triopia 15-4. Calhoun, too much for Griggsville Perry 9-1. And Southeastern watches Rushville Industry rally back to beat them 7-3. Speaking of Hannibal, we were there for soccer against Mexico tonight. And Abby Martin, have yourself a night in this one. Took her 9 minutes to post the hat trick. Started with this little odd angle shot right there, and that was nifty, but she wasn't done. 2 minutes later, how about a little deke, a little crossing shot, and yes, that's going to pound home as well. Hannibal up 2-0 in a blink. More from Abby, who had 4 goals on the day, this one of breakaway fashion. She wasn't the only one really getting the job done done today. She's going to slot that right foot to the back of the net right here. She had 4. Ashley Davis, who you will see here on second effort, punch one home. She had 3, all Hannibal all the time as they win 8-0. Other scores to pass along today. We'll start with soccer. Beardstown on the girls' side, 2-0 over North Mac. The KHQA girls fall to Minneapolis 6-2. How about the Fort Madison boys? Nice to see Mr. Wellman back with a hat trick tonight and the win for his squad 5-1. Softball Central all over Liberty 14-3. Macomb wins yet again over North Fulton. Rushville Industry in a pitching duel. Italy Ford doing her thing, 1-0 your final there. Triopia knocks off Greenfield Northwestern 7-4. ROUTT Catholic falls to Brown County. Golf tonight, Quinn Thomas with a 3-under-33 to lead Hannibal, and Palmyra wins a triangular as well tonight at Three Pines. Speaking of golf, let's do college golf. Culver Stockton Invitational, day number 2. And yes, Lily Vardaman, 5 strokes better today, one of 4 QU women's golfers to break into the top 10 in this one. Check out the nifty par save and the trademark wave from her as she gets the job done here on hole number 14 with an 85. Natalie Deerwester was your medalist today, first place with a 164. Carly Schnepp ended up finishing second from QU. Hannah McGuire was 7th as well as QU wins on the women's side. On the men's side, we'll bring you those highlights tomorrow. But it was Culver Stockton taking the team title, and medalist honors in that one go to Cade Kuhn. And we, my friends, are completely all out of time.